Warning: the gameplay in this stream is being performed by amateurs and under the moderation of amateurs. While Karlton is an EA partner and this is an EA-sponsored stream, Karlton and the moderators must insist that no one attempt to recreate or reenact any gameplay performed on this stream. What's up? How are we doing tonight? Tuesday night, Karlton. That is right. You may refer to me as officially undefeated former commissioner Karlton. My 5-0 record leading 99p to a successful Hall of Fame run this week. Well, this 6 days. didn't really see that one coming. It's like they took daylight savings time and a leap day and like mashed it together and then like flipped it around. They would not have done it without me. I agree. I am proud to retire as commissioner of 99p. Ash cloud is rolling over in his grave or tool shed or whatever he is up to these days. I finally was the long play on that one. It's going all right, USO. Door is up or hung. I gotta trim it out real quick, but that shouldn't be too bad. It's just a matter of cleaning and getting everything else taken care of. They took the day part literally. It's crazy. I don't know. Like, I love LVL. LVL is one of the main reasons that I've gotten into all this stuff. That said, the day off ain't too bad. How about that 125k TP? Let's go. It's enough to like train somebody up to level 10. And that's about it. Septic pumped and a new toilet for you, Sawyer. That sounds like fun. Stars in the chat for Sawyer for adulting. We put a new roof and a new septic in the house that we bought. So I can appreciate that. You were quick to use it. Did you use it already? Does you no good when you have 0 coins. Built-in buffer. Moosapalooza's not wrong. Moosapalooza's not wrong. Bird gangs. Silence the mob after taking their cash. We can talk about that, right? Like, we can talk about that? I think we can talk about it. I don't think we'll get in trouble. What's up, Him Reaper? Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. Exclamation Discord. This is my Discord, okay? This is my Discord, right there. First off, you should be in there anyway. You go in there, you hit the rules and roles, hit the Karlton logo, hit the football. That will put you in a channel where every time we have a giveaway go live, you get notified. So you'll never miss another giveaway on this stream if you're in there. First and foremost, you should be in there for that reason alone. You can't do it Polygon. Mods can do it. Let's do this. Let's do this for the next 30 minutes. So 8:45 Eastern. For the next 30 minutes in the MM General channel. In the MM General channel, we are going to have a contest. I want you to post a screenshot of the most Madden Cash you have seen removed. The winner gets a free sub. The winner gets a free sub. And if you don't have if you already have a sub, I'll gift out a community sub for the winner. Is it he rare or here are? Either way, welcome. I appreciate it. Because I can't talk about, well, I shouldn't say that. To make sure I'm in the clear, I can talk about things that are out in the public. So if it's posted in my chat, I can talk about it because it's in the public. So the contest is open. And by the way, if we get a tie, first in line gets it. If we have a tie, first in line gets it. Because I have seen big numbers. But I need the screenshot. We'll talk about it, Zai. At the very least, if somebody can put one picture in my Discord, one screenshot of it, we can at least start talking. We can at least start talking about it. In the meantime, let's talk about 125k trading points. Am I allowed to show you? I always show T-Folk. I think T-Folk knows that. It's kind of weird because it's backwards. Premium coffee drink. Premium coffee drink. I know they're floating out there, but I ain't going to talk about it until someone gives me something to talk about. The best fat finger of the year. Like, y'all know where that came from, right? Y'all know where that came from. Over 7,000 what? With the overall over 7,000? I mean, it's not normal. I know we've got some content people that have, like, teams that EA gives them cash to do content, and so those teams naturally have a really high overall because they get all the best stuff. You posted, I don't. Oh, there it is. Wait. There it is. I got one from M. Childs. I got one from M. Childs. Let's see if we can just pop it up. Want to make sure I get the right one. Downloads. I think this is it. Boom. How about that? How about that? So this went out earlier today. At some point, I do not know at which point. At some point, that went out. There is the floor. That's from M. Giles. That's from M. Giles. Your Madden account has violated our terms of sale. We have removed Madden Cash gain as a result of this violation. Madden Cash should only be purchased through authorized retailers. Believe this was an error. Please contact us. Look at this number. Well, and so Boom, wait. So Boom says, talk about camping on the 10K event. Chris Martello says, this is 55 times doing the journey. Full disclosure, I have no idea what the alleged, lawyer terms, violation is, but I want to point something out. That's at least 2 people in chat that have said this is from doing the 10K event in the journey. But, oops, wrong one. But I want you to read something. Madden Cash should only be purchased through authorized retailers. Madden Cash should only be purchased through authorized retailers. Now, does that sound like from doing the event over and over again? So it remains open. Offer is on the floor. This is public domain, so I can talk about it. I can't talk about that, Pit Stains. I can just show you what's here in the public domain. But I want to point this out. Because I know there were a lot of people that knew this was going on, not EA, in the community, that knew this was going on. There were a lot of people that expressed concern in chats on here about this going on. So credit those for doing what needed to be done. Credit those for doing what needed to be done. On Tapjoy, you get Madden Cash logo on the bottom. You buy daily. I've seen the Tapjoy stuff. You can buy products. You can make a donation to Greenpeace, and you'll get 4,000 Madden Cash or 5,000 Madden Cash or something. I've seen the Tapjoy stuff, but again, I would point you to the word authorized. If it's in the game, authorized. If it's in the game, it's authorized. If someone tries to tell you that Tapjoy is not an authorized retailer, they lying. They lying. But I'll also say this, Solutions. As an attorney, and as an attorney in the corporate world for a very, very large company, there are arguments for what can be done and what should be done, and they don't always overlap, right? Just because you can do something doesn't mean it's worth it. Doesn't mean it makes sense from a business standpoint, right? Like if we have an issue, right, and it's we get $100,000 out of it, and it would cost $1 million to litigate, it doesn't make sense to spend $1 million to go after $100,000, right? And there could be other issues too. I have no idea what caused this. I don't know what the details are. I don't know what went into the decision. So I can't really answer that one. Do I think the 125k TP goof was intentional to distract? I don't think it's distracting at all. I don't think it's distracting at all. What glitch is it okay to abuse? It's not okay to abuse any glitches. Spent $119 on Vi. Yes, horse money knows. You didn't get it? Oh no. Do you have to go through EA help or do you have to go through Tapjoy help? Have I ever lost a case because I spent too much time on Madden Mobile? What are you talking about? I don't lose cases. Yeah, I mean, so let's talk about the other one. Here we go. Let's hop on over. We'll talk about the other one. Let's go. So if you logged in today and you paid attention, you noticed this bad boy. You noticed that, hey, don't drag the haircut. This is a good cut, Death Clock. This is professional. Maybe this isn't. I'm going to trim that up a little bit. Now, we can play the game called Spot the Outlier. No, I know, Death Clock. Spot the Outlier. How much to retain me for team building? Madden team building or business team building? You gotta grow it first. Hey. This is about as long as I'm comfortable letting it get. I can't grow out the big poopy ones like you big dogs. Who can spot the outlier? 500 field pass points? No. 10k coins? No. Madden Cash? No. Wait a minute. 125k. Due to a scheduling issue from DST, no LVL matches will occur today, 3/14. The following are the rewards for any daily goals this would have impact. I also want to point out they gave you 5 extra field pass points too, right? 5 extra field pass points, right? Because it's supposed to be this stuff. You've got the 10K, but you've got the 100 or 1,250. That decimal got moved over a couple spots to the right, it looks like. So now everybody is flush with trading points. That's right. Pi Day would have been great. They could have just like sneakily changed that to like, what, 3.14159, whatever it is. I do not believe it is for Pi Day. I do not believe it was for Pi Day. Regardless, you get the 400 Field Pass points, you get the 35 for doing them there, and you get the 60 for doing it there. Adds up to 495, you end up getting 500. Yeah, I don't know how that works, Gabriel. I don't know how that works. Do not know. Everyone got like 499, whatever the number worked out to be from. Oh, they took it and they spread it around. I don't think that works. Regardless, as someone that does spend, I am glad that the value that I get is now back on equal footing. Karlton's hair has to be on point. Not always on point, though. If it is right now, I'm looking pretty good. I'm looking pretty good. Pretty spiffy. Many will stop spending and they'll notice it sooner rather than later. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see. We haven't... What was it season 3? Season 4? When they did all the coin stuff? It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. But I'm glad the clean stuff is clean, right? And I'm glad that those that spend get fair value back for what they spend. Maybe, Gabriel. Maybe. Like, it's funny, the things that appear inconsequential that would either be really easy to do on the surface that can really break the game. I mean, it's entirely possible that like the tech just doesn't allow it to go that way. Maybe it was intentional. I don't know. Yeah, normal tourney start time. To an extent, Jiggly. But do you remember when we were talking about a couple weeks ago when the Field Pass thing happened and everyone ended up with like a whole bunch of iconics and everything else? And, you know, and here I talked about not only should they take away the Madden Cash, take away the extra Ecklers, which ended up happening. I also talked about determining how many Ecklers were put into like resource trades for things like weights and things like that. And the reason we talked about that was because I took the position then that they should claw back anything that came out of that as well. and take them down to 0, or I didn't know if it was possible, or negatives as well. And someone said, well, what about the stuff they already spent? On one hand, it's a very fair point. But on the other hand, with things like training players, with things like weights and everything else, you can only spend so much at a time. And to some extent, Madden Cash is kind of the same way. Like, you can only get so many players, and you can only get so many things. And those things are only good for a limited time, right? Like, in theory, you could outfit an entire roster with top-of-the-line stuff, right? But then 2 weeks later, a new promo comes along, and now all of a sudden, those players may not be as top-of-the-line. And really, over the course of a month, maybe a little more, like what once was sort of top-of-the-line isn't really top-of-the-line anymore. And to some extent, Madden Cash is kind of the same way, right? Like, you could build the roster, but at some point you kind of hit the end of the road, right? You hit the end of the road. You good, Monix? You hit the end of the road. And so the only thing you can left to do is just hold on to it until you can spend more. So the upside is, I think we'll start to sort of see things balance out a little bit, right? I think we'll sort of start to see things balance out a little bit. Just want to say, clearly this is a league with outstanding leadership skills. Ended up top 5 last season. We are really close too. We had an awful LVL to close it out. We had an awful LVL to close it out. Like, we won, clearly, but like, it was awful. And like, everyone was just like frazzled, done. It's been a weird week. And so we get down to the end, to the very last match. They have all their drives in. We have one drive outstanding. We're down 6 points. Our guy is holding a 4th down. He comes in, he converts it. He gets the touchdown. Now we're down 6, right? And what does he do? He gets the touchdown. And he goes for 2. There he is! There he is! He's not paying attention. There were maybe some mixed messages. Stuff was flying around. And he goes for 2. Uh-oh. There goes that. I think I need to get my port cleaned out. But he got it. We won by 2. Was the hero of the day. But it was like a roller coaster, like right at the end, because like we had one that dropped, like a really, really good, really reliable player. We were playing down and overall, really good, really reliable player, dropped to 4th, and then Stone had to convert. He converted on a 2, put up 8, because we were down. We were down 22, so we needed to go 8-8-7. And so Stone converted his, got 8. Boom, I think, converted his and got 8. And then he who shall not be named but is in the chat got his, and he had to convert a 4th down to get there. Converted the 4th down, got the touchdown. And then we were like, yes, he did it. And then like it popped up and we won by 2. I was like, oh. But we won. So there's the top 10. There's the demotion zone. It's tough. Hall of Fame is tough. If you ain't played it, you don't know. You ain't played it, you don't know. Yeah. M. Giles once clarified that the screenshot that he posted that we talked about in here earlier of the Madden Cash is not his. And that's an important clarification. That is an important clarification. What about other tiers? I mean, the difficulty is ratcheted up so much in Hall of Fame. It's completely different. Like last time we've been down to E1 twice this year. We're 8th all time. We've got 160 matches in. We've got 160 matches in Hall of Fame. And I think the first 5 days we were at E1, we dropped 4 drives as a league. Like across everybody. Like we ended up winning the thing by like 100 and change. We ended up winning the season by a lot. Hall of Fame is just a completely different creature. It is just a completely different creature. But like I said, I don't know who the commish was during this week, but they did a fantastic job. Fantastic job leading everybody. Yeah, mods, do a poll. Make the question, are you enjoying the day off from LVL? And I want 4 answers. 4 answers. Yes, I'm in Hall of Fame. No, I'm in Hall of Fame. Yes, I'm not in Hall of Fame. And no, I'm not in Hall of Fame. I'm curious what the Hall of Fame split is going to be. What's up, Relius? All hail undefeated former Commissioner Carl. That's right. Pin this message. Boom. Boom. 5 options in a safe place. Excuse me, I still have the cough a little bit. Hall of Flame is fire. That's right, make me the statue. We got a little bit of stuff to do tonight. I am so upset with myself. That may be a little overstating it. But this happens all the time. And I forget about it. So you have these dailies. I'm a big fan of the daily. You slap a 3x value on something. I am a sucker for it, right? 3x dailies, packs, stamina. You have it on offense and defense, 3x daily, packs, stamina. I come in here, I go to featured. We got to do these too, by the way. I saved these for y'all. And I want to talk about those too, because I know there are a few of you that reached out. We have to have a conversation on that too. But I do those. I go to deals. I do these, watch the ads, get the stuff, and then I go down to League Store and I buy something. Not going to need this for a while. Buy something. Boom. Hit this one. Spend my 300 Madden Cash. Get the daily stuff. Right? And I always forget, or I always put it off and then forget to get these things. And it bugs the crap out of me. You got 3 iconics from the step-ups? All right, I want to talk about this too. Because I know multiple people have reached out to me on this one. I want to talk about this too. Purchasing all 5 ToTY defensive step-up packs guarantees an iconic defensive ToTY player. So if you click on it, this, first off, helpful. But this is important. Also, of note, you don't get the epic and the iconic, right? You just get the iconic if it's in there. But of note, purchasing all 5 ToTY defensive step-up packs guarantees an iconic defensive ToTY player by either pulling 1 or more of the defensive ToTY players from the packs or awarding 5 epic defensive ToTY players to complete the random iconic defensive ToTY player trait. So if you do all 5 of them, your floor on these is you get 5 of the 151s that you can then put into an iconic trade. And this verbiage is in here under highlights. And I am bothered by this, because multiple people have told me that when it said guaranteed an iconic, it meant by the time you got to the end, if you hadn't pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, you were guaranteed an iconic here. And it seems like a nuanced difference, but let me tell you why it's not nuanced. The way it's set up, your worst case scenario is 5 epics, right? The way this was interpreted by a lot of people was your worst case scenario was 4 epics and an iconic. That is a difference of 4 epics, which is no small difference whatsoever. And I'm going to tell you this too, because we're going to do them, but we are not going to do them all the way through. We're definitely going to do this one. We're going to do this one. Probably going to do this one, but I want to point out the value markers on these two. As they get more and more and more expensive, the odds get better, but the value on these get worse. And so the further you go along, you're actually at a marginal cost getting less and less for your spend as you come along, to the point when you get all the way down here, like you're basically paying full price for these things, right? 1.5x value, right? And so the value of this one, if you think it's an iconic on top of the 4, is significantly more than paying full price for an epic, right? Like, I don't think it's intentionally vague. I think the wording on it can be better. What do we want on the poll again? Do we not do the poll? Check mod chat. Oh, it's 8:50. We're past it. So the poll options. The question was, are you enjoying the day off from LVL? And it was, yes, I'm in Hall of Fame. No, I'm in Hall of Fame. Yes, I'm not in Hall of Fame. And no, I'm not in Hall of Fame. This is how we do 4 around here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we want to get the yes-no splits, but we want to get the Hall of Fame and the not Hall of Fame splits. So we're gonna do some of them, probably at least 3. Sorry, Ailman. All right. That's okay, because Derwin was one of the ones that we were planning on building. So there's 500. 1,000. So let's put stuff to 3,000 spent, right? And a sauce. See, but now look at these down here, right? You have a 1 in 5 chance. Not great. 1 in 5 chance of an iconic, right? Oh, freaking cable. And that's 2,500 Madden Cash, right? That's 2,500 Madden Cash. Like, look at this one right here. What can you get? What can you get for those? 2,500 Madden Cash. You get 2.5 rares and what? 1,250 tokens? 2.5 rares. So 1, 2.5, and 1,250 tokens. And that's just for 2 of those. That is basically a rare player in and of itself. So you are essentially paying full price. Full price. It's more value. I'm not sure it's by a lot. The value is baked into that one, Dick. Actually, wait, we know what the value is, right? We know what the value is. We know what the value is. Because it's 5 epics for 1 iconic, right? Oh, that's the wrong button. It's 5 epics for 1 iconic. And when you look at the odds of pack 4, look at what you get. For 5 of these, 4 will be epics, 1 will be an iconic. Right? And so we know what the value of that's going to be. Total, it's 4, and then 5 here is 9. So do the math. Do the math on that one for me. What does that factor out to be for that one? That factors out to be 2,000 here for an epic, right? That's what an epic's being valued at. And then the extra 500 on the other ones are going over to the iconic. I think that language can be a little cleaner. What'd Facebook Genius say? Forget the math, just send it. Hey, we're planners here. How annoying the blue trade-in is. To use the pack is 3/5 of the way to an epic with the worst chance of pulling one. I mean, with this one, you get what? 2, a little more than that. 3, right? Might be slightly better. Don't do this. No, I don't want to do that one. I don't think the value's there. I don't want to do it. Sauce is playing. See, I still have that cough. Got the Epic Collector. Got the Brian Burns. What do I need? Jalen. I'm going to do some of these real quick. Because I want to see if I can get either the guard. I want to see the results. Poll results are up. I want to see those. View results. Are you enjoying the day off from LVL? This is an interesting split. So 52% of you said yes. And 48% of you said no. So it's basically split right up the middle. But here's where it's interesting. Of the 27 people that said no, 21 are in Hall of Fame. Just looking at Hall of Fame, 11-6 said yes, I am enjoying it. So almost twice as many people in Hall of Fame are enjoying the day off. But the people not in Hall of Fame, 21 out of 39 said no, they're not enjoying it. And 18 said yes, they are enjoying it. That is interesting. So the people in Hall of Fame are almost twice as likely to enjoy the day off as not. But the people who are not in Hall of Fame are not enjoying the day off. That was a good poll. I'm going to save that one. Let me see if I can screenshot this one. I'm going to save this one. Rectangle mode. New. All right, mods. Incoming. Incoming, mods. Copy. Paste. I think that's interesting. I'm going to save that one for later. All right, we got to do these because I got to get some more stuff. We got to get some more players. We need Burns. We need Jalen Smiths. We got neither there. Actually, you know what? Wait, those are Team of the Year players. We don't want to put those in there. Hey, M. Childs. There we go. This works out better. We need a Burns or a Jalen Smith. More money badgers. Did I use a ToTY player? Did I really? Those weren't ToTY players. I didn't put them in there. I don't think I did. I'll be really upset if I did. ToTY players are still there. Typo King in with a sub. 12 months. Typo King get themselves a new badge. Thank you, Typo King. I used a wait, I don't think I did. I think the value on it, Hill City, is probably slightly better than just getting an epic straight out. But the last one's too much. The last one I think is too much. That makes me grumpy. ToTY defense. Wait, why aren't they? Are they all on offense? Is that why they didn't show up there? They are all on offense. I didn't use an AJ Brown. They're all right there. It's 9. I still haven't bought. Fine, Jerry. Oh, wait. Wait. I gotta do something else, too. M. Childs, are you subbed up? You are, aren't you, M. Childs? M Childs won our post the highest Madden Cash screenshot. The epic kicker goes in both. I think that's great, Bad X. I think that's great. Community it. All right. How do I community it? Chat settings, chat highlight settings. Do I have to go to my own stream and do it that way? I have never given out a community on my own. Hey, Jackalopes in with Prime. Thank you, Jackalopes. A great reminder, too, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free sub to anybody on Twitch. Jackalopes has decided to use it on me. Straws in the chat for Jackalopes. Any question on how to link your account to your Twitch account, hit up Games with Dustin, one of our mods. Let me turn that down. Gift a sub, Litany, in with the bits. Thank you, Litany. Straws in the chat for Litany. I appreciate you, Litany. All right, I think it's going now. There we go. Who got it? Gage House got it. I'm going to hold off on this because I want to see what else comes out. At this point, I think I'm going to be like a raccoon and I'm just going to hide everything. All right, I got to get these two. And then we got to play everybody's favorite game. Freddy gives one out to 22s. Thank you, Freddy. Straws in the chat. And then we got to play everybody's favorite game. What is that green thing? And then we can give stuff away, start our tournament, have us a good old... The green thing is Madden Cash. I like it. I started my own hype train. Let's go. All right, come on, big money. Come on, big money. No whammies, no whammies, and stop. Hey, Super Lift gives one out to Snarky. Thank you, Super Lift. Straws in the chat. Appreciate you, brother. Turn this thing off. Boom. No personal information. Ah, I hit the wrong button. Hey, what a fool with the bits. Thank you, what a fool. Stars in the chat. Appreciate you. Thanks for the bits. All right, boom. We got to burn out the stamina, too. Wah, wah, wah. Panther in with the bits. Thank you, Panther. Straws in the chat for Panther. All right. Oh, we got to do this. Oh, jeez. Hey, how's everybody doing on these? Did everybody go out too quick and run out of things to do? Run out of good things to do? Burning those marvels. I have not burned a single one yet. Hey, Super Lift with 1,000 bits. Thank you, Super Lift. Straws in the chat for Super Lift. 1,000 bits. Thank you, brother. Auto 1, 2, 3. Rush for 20. Nothing. Has anybody pulled an iconic from those? You burned 3 foils. Jimmy Bits living up to the name. 500 of them. Thank you, Jimmy Bits. Straws in the chat. You've almost got 2 iconics. I haven't burned any foils yet. I haven't burned any of them. Honestly, I haven't burned any of them. Let me do this. Save for later. I figure if anything, I probably would need them later on. I mean, earlier on, we got a lot of stamina coming in from the field pass and things like that. Let's get these. Claim all. Did that put us in the next one? Or no? I don't think it did it? No, we are done. Oh. 805 away. All right. Let's play everybody's favorite game. Name that green thing. All right, you ready? Let's go play it. All right, let's turn this thing off. Boom! All right, first one to name that green thing gets to pick our marble track. You ready? What is it? What is it? Name that green thing. Go, go, go. Not a mug. Boom gets it. Boom gets it right away. It is a plate. Thank you to our 3-year-old for sharing. Stop it, go Falcons. Stop it, go Falcons. Stop. See, people, where's the button? Where's the button? See, it's not time yet. It's not time yet. Y'all, jump the gun. Jump the gun on it. All right, I'm loading up the marble machine. And when I get it loaded, it's still not going to be time to do it yet. But I will take it out of emote only chat. If you guys promise and gals promise to not hit it early. Do you promise? If you promise, just say I promise in chat. I don't see it. I don't see it. No one's saying I promise. I guess we just... What do you think, mods? I guess if no one's gonna say it, I guess we just won't give anything away. Stop it, Go Hogs. You're ruining it with your mod privileges. You're ruining it with your mod privileges. Alright. Behave, everybody. Behave, everybody. Alright, who won that one? Boom won that one. Boom, give me a number from 0 to 11. Careful, Lethal. Careful, Lethal. Boom says 7. The vibrant, vexing zoom for Boom. All right, now you may hit it. Now you may hit it. Chris Martello in for 4 months. Thank you, Chris. 4 months. Been subbed up. Straws in the chat for Chris. Hype Train finishes 5 subs, 1900 bits. Thank y'all. I appreciate you. Each and every one. Oh, marbles.